Hello? What's up, everyone? Ugh. How are we doing? So much H. Alright, there we go. That's enough Frostpunk music. I figured a stream would be in order. What are we gonna get? I fought against a dude early on who tried to do... I picked Norska as my third faction. Norska's cool. Of course I have to pick the bottom of the fucking barrel in this video game. Krell. Krell. Why not Krell? Or we might do Krell. Let's just lock that in there first and see what we get. But how are we all doing this fine day? I'm supposed to do... Oh, warrior... Okay. I have two choices. I can either go with the Von Karstein Lord. I don't need these guys. I'm probably... I can't outblob them. But I do need the blob to hold for at least a little bit. So let's just get a couple of Cryptars. Get one of these bad boys. The Mortis Engine. Yippee. And now we need to decide what lord do we want. We can go Von Karstein and punish the blob. But I would actually prefer to play the video game. So we can take a chance with Manny. We're going to pull him on a dragon. Give him the heck, get him the gash. Ray's dead, because I have a feeling this is going to be a horrific blob fight. I could replace these guys with some Graveguard with them, but now shit's getting pretty spency, so let's not do that. So let's go with our usual double skeleton. Go, oh baby, a triple. And now we have 1100 to spend. So we got that. We just need more bodies for them to be able, that they're able to actually kill off. Like, that's not great. Oh, wait, hang on. Hold up. Stall the ball. Well, we can do the unthinkable and can pray that he has no idea what he's doing. Gauge Nagash just to help clear out the heavy infantry. We've 300 left. Let's get rid of one of these. Go for them. Can we afford another Cryptar? We can now. 3-3. Double Mortis. Well, a Mortis and that. Oh! I think we had a little bit of gold to spend, but whatever. We're going to be pro. And hope that this guy doesn't camp in the woods. Lamau. Hope to God they don't. Excuse me. Alright, well... Actually need to micro those guys quite well. We might have not taken enough, but hopefully we have. You're gonna skedaddle. Okay, whatever. Skelet. Back up Skelet, because we do the old-fashioned double dipping. That centerpiece is going to fold, but that's okay. The whole aim of this is not to necessarily win that central engagement, although we'll have a better shot of it. It's just to die slowly enough so the rest of our stuff can win. Yippee! Alright. We'll go over some of our old games. There's a couple of them I want to recast, so we can do that today, I guess, because I procrastinate otherwise. I would never procrastinate. But yeah, I have a couple of decent-ish matches that we can go over. Then we can have a fun old time going, what the fuck was Milky Way thinking? Which is a standard. It's best practice, honestly. That's a lot of skirmish, Cav. So this is why I sometimes bring bats. Let's keep these guys back here for now. That's a lot of them. Okay, well, they're shooting at stupid shit, which is good. And then we can pull that back. Good lord. Oh boy howdy, do I love playing as Vampire Count sometimes. Look at that, we duck, dive, dodge, weave and dodge and duck and dive. Let's get them in there. We can't really catch them because we didn't bring doggos. Although, do doggos? Okay, they actually got a little bit closer there. And we still have much more problematic units to have to deal with. Ugh. So the Hellstriders, the Rot Riders. Marauders. Let's get a counter charge in there. Please, let's just ignore this flank now completely. I can't send the Mortis Engine in. If I send the Mortis Engine in, he's gonna die. We don't want that. But dying is bad. Let's just target that Marauder. Nice, we got a little bit of a hit off there on them chaps. Yep. Get the yes, they took the bait. Jebaited, nice. Could you please land, you dumb fucks? Oh, that's beautiful. We are a little bit microtaxed right now. That's not good. Okay, the Hellstriders are gone. You need to pull the fuck back. Oh, good lord. Okay, you need to hang the fuck back. Here, dive in on them. You're weakened. I literally can't use the corpse cart yet because there's so much stuff with ammo. Start pushing these guys forward. They're starting to run low. That's another unit gone. Still have Hellstriders out there. Nice. We'll get the dive in on them. Get the dive in on him. Nice. Keep. Ooh, that's so ungood. That's the up. Bro, you were surrounded. How did you get out? You fuck. Okay, all of their infantry, looks like all of their infantry is going to be dealt with, which sucks. Stop them from getting out. Oh. please target the right one. Don't target the ones out in fucking Narnia, please. Thank you. Good Lord. There's so fucking many of them. Jesus. Alright, well, we've managed to kill... Ooh, where are you going? What's up, Endura? We're very strict. Oh my god. Alright, well, we need to retreat back.
At once.
They have all of the mobility. Yeah, they're gonna kill the Mortis engine. There's nothing I can... Absolutely nothing I can do about that. What have you done there? Get them stuck there for a second. So all of their infantry is pretty much gone. Yippee. What are you doing? Just get down on the ground. They should have enough ammunition to be able to take us out here, but I have no fucking idea if it's going to actually be enough. You guys can pull back here. We might be able to make him squish a little bit. Hey up. Yeah, and then there's the army loss. RIP. Good God. That's a lot of kite. So there's two things that they can do here. Well, actually, they can do both of them at the exact same time. It's very funny. They can have full kite while also having a pretty degenerate blob, depending on what lord they take. I still have the memory of fighting Gordon Ramsay in that new player tourney. We took the double giant slaughter guard. Four skirmish cav, I think. And that man rocked my world. Not fun. Do not recommend. So you had both a kite and a blob. Both of them won. Very funny. 10 out of 10. I can't remember if he took Harry. I hope he took Harry. That would be very funny. But yeah, that was an emotional experience. Forever scarred for life. Scarred forever and ever. That is what I get. For maining arguably one of the worst factions in the game. This is my fault. All my fault. I did this to me. We're gonna play a little bit of Norscout. Why the fuck not? And get rid of that dragon. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. What we got here? Chorfs. What's a good idea here? No! He wasn't happy. Unfortunately. Unfork bestie. Yeah, I played it. What did I play in this week? We'll go over some of the matches as more people filter in. We did Lich's tourney on Wednesday, which was fun. I had fun. That was a nice tournament. And then I did Tequila's on Friday. I was supposed to do the new players bracket yesterday, but I overslept. And I felt like an asshole because they had quite a small bracket that week. They could have done with the numbers, which is a shame. And there's one this evening, but I've had struggled to sleep, so I may end up napping during it. We'll see. I'll only be going for like a couple of hours here. Just felt like doing a bit. I went for a walk this morning. It was nice. It was pleasant. There was just a little bit of rain. Contented. But it's something I need to do more. Good Lord. Good God in heaven above. I could have been fencing today. But fortunately a friend of mine had plans, so we didn't get to batter each other with bits of steel, unfortunately. No steel battering this day. Although I've been looking, there is nowhere near. There's like one university that might have it, and I have to email them, and I don't even know if I'll be allowed to train with them because it's affiliated with the uni, which sucks bows. And that's just for the sports stuff, not the historical stuff. Well, the historical stuff is in the bigger cities, which is a fair away. And I don't particularly fancy going back to teaching it. Not at the minute. I'm far too rusty. I'm woefully out of shape for that nonsense. Alright, what are we doing? Dead game? Impossible? No way? I'm not even sure. I'll have to think of a way to build around warriors. I'm not sure if... Hang on a second. While we're kind of in between matches here, let me just do some very, very basic testing. Skirmish versus AI. So let's go... Vamps. And let's go... Warriors of Chaos. So in a straight up fight on the charge... We're doing science, chat. I actually never tested this. So we'll not do anything fancy. Blah. 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 And we'll see how many conditions we have to hit before Hounds win this. So I think it was just regular ass. How many of them can I have? They can have 4 of them. And I think he had a full like 6. Probably should have checked the builds afterwards. Is there a lord here who does not want to get into melee combat? Because I want to test. Let's just get Festus and then just take away all of his things. We'll put him up on a horse. Okay, this is a little bit more expensive. 750. But so we're gonna lose on balance of power, but I just want to see something very quickly. Ideally they'll charge. Hope they do. I just need to test. Just I love science. Maybe hex raids might actually be the way to go. Okay, so they are active. Gonna do their thing real quick. So these hounds actually caught them. The Dire Pack isn't? Lol, what? Okay, the Dire Pack will tear them. They will win, but not very well. So they do trade up in that exchange. But that's imagining that there's a massive micro lapse. Because you've seen how far they were able to run. And now the other way you could do this, pretty cheaply, but it's still pretty expensive considering. So we know that a regular hound will win that. The other question is then if I'll be able to get over the top on bats. And again, this is all assuming a massive micro lapse. Because, like, there is the combo you can do where you get, like, your raised dead in on top of them and then you send your mobility pieces after them. But even then, it's a crapshoot whether or not they'll function. So let's just get regular dogs. So they're both cheaper. They're both cheaper than both of these. By, what, like 75 gold? So then, but then you have to get bats then on top of it in order to make sure. Yeah, it just gets. So now you're having to spend like 700-800 gold to take care of one dude, which there's not going to be one of them, which they're going to have the options to shoot at all the way across as well, which is pretty annoying. But that's probably your best bet unless you can get them caught. You can, I guess, maybe. The Mobus Melkots them actually. So I mean the dream situation is it's regular hounds. And they still Lamau. Yeah, they will turn, which they shouldn't do. Again, they shouldn't do that. That's not something that these guys should be at. They will win. They'll win pretty handily, but again, it's 2-on-1. And it requires all that setup time, and it requires them not running back into their lines. And yeah, there's so many. What's their speed? 110. Their speed is 90. And these guys are 95. Like, and then they'd keep running away and they'd just be nipping at their heels or whatever. So it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. So I guess you could do that. You can also just drop a Zombozo directly at their feet, stop them from running away. But even then, that's assuming something else doesn't peel for them. And it also, yeah, there's just so many conditionals on terms of how you're going to actually do well in that engagement. It's almost not worth doing. So you just, I think you do the sensible thing and you just do not take the match up. Because I was listening to Twilight in the chat not so long, like today, and he was saying pretty much like, yeah, just it's hopeless. You have a better chance of beating Nurgle. It's like, good lord. Good lord. Alright, let's hope that there's someone in quick battles. Hounds will win, but it requires all that setup for basically a slight trade-up. Which doesn't sound particularly great. What's this dude again? Is he going to bring the exact same shit? That would be very funny if he did. Oh, what am I doing? Let's go Norska again. That'll do it. So then Chaos Wastes. I wonder if he's one of those people who just literally brings the same build every time. That would be hysterical. Hysterical. $450. I have an extra bit of gold. I'm not sure. Oh, hello. We need to take care of their chaff, but that should be enough to do it. These guys will do fine. I think it's really gonna matter. Do you want to beef up our front line, or just have the Skin Wolves being our back line? I think that should be good. I'd like to think it is. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Double chevron Skin Wolf. Epic. Or can we... No, just go double. Double chevron that feller. Okay, whatever. Spread the lurve. Spread the lurve. High elves. What else can they bring? Is it worth bringing Famir here? Because they have the... How much more spency are the Famir? Famir warriors. Famir with great weapons. Armor sun... Do they both have armor sundering? A little bit more spency, but I can bring 3 of them to really beef up that back line. But they're armor piercing, which means, do I really want this? But that means I can bring Throg, I think. So bring Throg. What has he got? Corpus Vomit, help clear the front line. Undertooth Crown. And then you're a Wizard Ari. Shit is spency, and we'll go with Lore of Fire. I'm gonna take Burning Head. Flamestorm, maybe? Put that man on a horse. We still have a grand left. So what we'll do is get 2 of them. Get our 3rd Famir. We still have 133 left. 33. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. This is probably terrible. But I have had trouble running into Famir, so... The other thing I could... I'm not sure if Wulfric would have been a better choice there. I'm not actually sure. Again, I do not know this matchup well. High Elves as a general ruler, the 2 factions that I main both suffer so horribly into them. It's ridiculous. But let's keep the doggos Bing Chiling back here. Let you guys go. Alright, we'll try this. We'll see how it works. I am not incredibly confident, but that should at least have their Fireborn or whatever struggle a little bit to get in. And have you, sir, Bing chilling in the background here. Chillaxin'. Leadership, 61. Alright, well I'm ready. Whenever you are, sir. What is going to go on? What shenanigans are you to get up to? Alright. A little bit closer. There we go. Just to give them a little bit of something, a bit of a roadblock to have to get around. I could have gotten rid of these guys and replaced them with berserkers just so I could clear through that front line a little bit better, but we'll try it out. We'll see. Generally, I like these with Generally, I like these with Plague of Rust, considering they're able to just chew through stuff. Alright, what have they got? Lothran Seaguard, Spearman. They don't have a very heavy front. They're not heavy on the front line right now. Because we're going to chew through them pretty quickly. Our Premier are mostly defensive. We're not really playing super offensively right now. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up. That's a lot of Winds of Magic to fuck up with immediately. Okay, they're walking forward. Nice. Wait, where are you? Help me break through that front line real quick. Oh, where are you going, you fools? Yeah, you guys can now start moving forward. Yeah, the counter dive is not going so well for you chaps. Throg is... oh, oopsies. Sorry, Throg. But we are kiting those guys out. Which is Goob. He's taking a lot of damage, but he does have access to healing. What? Where are you going? Is their front line actually doing stuff right now? No, they're currently walking past the duders. But could you please? Yeah, catch him there. Nice. Right, they actually won. Good. You have him stuck there. Bro, why are you walking forward? What is wrong with you? Catch him, please. Catch these guys. Nice. They have one over there. We're chasing off all of these guys. Good.
I've seen victory. I'll be there.
Cool.
Conjuring.
We have our totally not crypt horrors doing their damn. Yes, yes, kill him. Goodbye, streamer man. Goodbye. Okay. You guys can get the jump in on them, please. Nice. He's dead. Okay, they're dead. Escort them off. Well, that's Thragon. Alright, we actually did manage to deal with them. They had very little mobility there outside of the lions. Can we get another Yimlamau? Alright. Wait, where did that cast? XD. Okay. And then that should be the W. Nice. GG's. GG's. That was very weird lag, but whatever. How do these guys? How do these chaps do? Well, one of them definitely paid for themselves. I think two of them and maybe a skin wolf might actually be the play. I'm not sure. Armor Sundering is really funny, and it also complements. They're like better. Are they better crypt horrors? They're like crypt horrors with more functionality. Or more complement. Well, I guess crypt horrors are actually good at what they do as well. Never mind. They're crypt horrors, but different, cooler. Bigger sticks. What's this guy? What's the map? Wood elves. Why the hell not? What is he gonna bring? I think this guy's a dark elf player, I think. I'm fairly sure this is a dark elf player. I'm not gonna take the dark magic. No, lizards. Okay. 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 I generally go cheap caster now. Don't really make a particularly spency one. There's a couple of ways I could do this. I could go Lore of Life and just go regrowth. Put her on a horse with a spiky bit. Arcane Conduit. How many Winds of Magic is Awakening of the Wood? Yeah, just go regrowth. For big monsters. Counter Punch. Mini Punch. And then I can invest then in like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Wow. Could go Earthblood either. This is fine. I don't have much to actually defend. These guys can hit pretty hard. And I have enough to like deal with the kite if they decide to bring it. Not that you really should bring kite into lizards. And the Zotes then to beat up the cold ones, which will inevitably get in. Frontline infantry. Yeah, they're just mass. Again. I like the utility that these guys bring. I have 150 left. I can't spend on more stuff. But this. And then Boop. You're so cool. Could bring more dryads. But we'll be okay with what we got here. I could replace the dryads entirely. Go staunch line of spears. Now we'll bring them. They're cool. Sometimes I don't bring enough firepower, and then I just get swatted in the late game, but I think with the Zotes I should be okay. I'm going pretty elite in this. I've seen Lich use them against me fairly recently, so I'm kind of curious as to... I've been dabbling. But a Zote dabbler. Sounds horrible. But they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Neato. Doris. Dorito. Alright, just deploy a fairly standard front line. I think really what we're trying to do here is get into a kite position and then go Lamau and win. But that might be difficult. I don't know if they bring a 20 stack here. But yeah, just have these guys defensively placed. There's another unit of spears. The chevron formation, kind of. These guys have the Zotes. She keeps the Zotes alive. Sometimes I go Wild Hunter. Actually, Wild Hunter of Kurnos might be slightly better with this that I got. We'll try this. We'll see if we can keep them alive for the entire match. Didn't bother with Life Bloom. Although I probably could have given I was... Although Awakening the Wood is pretty spency. There's probably a better spell I can use. I don't know, I had the gold. Why the fuck not? And then just push a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Cool. We're just a little bit more aggressively placed. I don't think we can deploy... Do we have room to deploy behind them? No, not really. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Alright. That's a lot of bodies. But we have Zotes. The Zotes are on our side. We are going to push forward. Start shooting at them there. We're going to push forward here. We're going to push order here. You're going to shoot at him. You're going to shoot at him. It's a high value target, I think. Yeah, these guys should fucking tear them, eat them alive. You're actually going to shoot at him. One of them will be fine. Okay, they've already... Lamau. Good job, Dryads. Proud of you. Besties. Cool. You're getting some good rips, some shots into him, please. The Zotes are just being chilling. Again, our aim here is more or less just to get into a kite position. Which we should be able to do. Just get that cast in there. Our main things that we're trying to keep alive. They have a lot of kite. Stone. Which we still do not have a kite position. This is terrible. Right, we're starting to commit here. Maybe a little bit too early. They're fighting spears, which is not a good thing for them to be doing. Right. Being stupid. Nice. Cool. Alright, the Zotes are doing Zoty things and are going to pummel those duders, but we don't actually have enough. Never mind, this was a terrible idea. Oh god! Oh god, what have we done? No, what? Oh, well, they're beating the snot out of them. Okay, well... Next time we bring a standard build. A more standard build. Okay, punish the blob. Alright, they actually did beat that. Interestingly enough. They have so much skirmish. Oh. Okay, get out of there. These guys are still beating the snot out of them, so that's all good. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. Cool, get out of there. But yeah, both my Zouts are in full route. These guys are just about to break. Yeah, you're not doing great. Did one of my Zotes come back? The Zoti boys. Alright, well they are counter-punching really fucking hard. But I don't think they can counter-punch hard enough. No, and then that's GG. I am so stupid. Did I just get outshot by lizards of all things? Alright, well, we can't let that stand. Not for a million years. Good lord, that's... 1, 2, 3... The 3... Kite. Then they have the Javs. Which did pretty good work. You did... Oh, good lord. Didn't pay for yourself. No, none of them paid for themselves. And neither did the Zotes. Okay. Bad idea. Very silly. Don't do that again. Bad ender. Doing silly things. Never be silly. Not in a million years. There we go. Okay. We'll do one more and then we'll do a little bit of shoutcasting. Also, Dawn of War Remastered comes out next week. Good lord. I'm hoping to fuck they don't balls it up. I really, really hope they don't. We might do some streams on it, we'll see. I fought you before. Now, we'll take Vamps into this. Let's see what you're going to bring. Chorfs. Okay. Not gonna take you then. We'll ignore them. Take Manny. Take my gaze. Could take a super cheap Lord if I was feeling particularly silly. We have a lot of cash to spend. Let's just go with this. Double heals. 1,200 in the bank. Could we just drown them with bodies? Could do that. Triple. Oh, that's why I have cash left over. Okay. What's the actual kit I want to give him? Life leeching. Nope. Sort of unholy power, gaze in the gash, dance, and raise dead. Dance, revolution. Put him on a dragon as well once we take out the blunderbuss. These guys can move in once we... Actually, no. I'm not going to go with that. We're going to go for... Go with that. So 200 gold left. 100 gold left. Mo's worried they're going to take a very strong front line. Let's just swap out one of these for them. Swap out this for this. Get a skeleton that we can put in behind to guard the back line a little bit. And yeah, we'll try this. We'll just try pure mass, then with the Vargheist, and just play really patient with the Vargheist in the background. Because I find that the Crypt Horrors, especially against shooty stuff, just get shot off the board like in T-minus 10 seconds flat. So, we'll try that. Fuck it, why not? We bowl. This is either going to be an interesting match or I get shot off the board. That's my general experience with fighting the Chowie. I could, if I was feeling particularly smart and clever and insightful, take the flaming damage reduction. But we're just going to roll with it, I reckon. Cool. Let's just roll with it. So skeletons. Actually, we're gonna go super wide here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go super wide. Probably gonna regret this, but move that all over here. Skeletons on the flanks. Through here. So I go with Gaze of Nagash. Just so I can really nuke something that probably deserves it. Have you in the backfield here just to support. Plop that in there. Plop that in there. Could have gotten rid of the corpse carts and replaced them maybe with something a little bit more elite, but we'll see how this goes. Now we have to play super patient with the Vargheist. Sometimes I'd go the Von Karstein Lord, but I find I miss being able to nuke something before the battle begins per se. Alright, they're going for fairly standard kite. Bit of shenanigans. I just let them shoot whatever they're to begin with. We'll see. We'll just keep these guys back. Pull you forward. Nice. We dodge, duck, dive, dodge, and duck. Okay, cool. Let's get some gash out. Steam train. Can we block it? Be nice if we could. Oh, no, you came too far forward. Rip. Right, well, the train is overextended slightly. Now we just need to push everything forward. Now the train has escaped. Again, we want to play this super patiently. Because we need to... I would prefer if this was properly... Alright, start moving forward. Keep you guys moving up here. You need to keep moving forward there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you need to get out of dodge. Oh, I should have waited. That was very stupid of me. Alright, catch them. See if we can get them over there. Need to play this very fucking patiently. Cool, look at that. Not ideal. Dive. Dive. And dive. We need to hope now that we've done enough. Okay, move them forward. Cool. They've made a horrible mistake. Oh, yes. Okay, he's made a critical error. Dive them, dive them, dive them. Go, 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 go. Okay, we can actually win this then. Why the fuck is he committing his... Okay, why are you committing your... Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, and we still have halberdiers in the backfield. Push forward. Nice. Bring these guys back along. Actually, no. You keep moving up here. Oh my lord. Right, chase them off. You made a horrible mistake, sir. They're going to stay cleaving their way through that stuff. Get the dive on blunderbusses. Start bringing these guys around here. Make sure that these guys don't come back. Hold them in place for a little bit. If all they have left is kite, I'm content. Ooh, get out of there. No, 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 no. You're gonna... Okay. Chase them off, please. Please. It's a bit of a mess. Just chase them off. We need to make sure that those don't come back. Bro, how? How are you still shooting? Please stop shooting. Right, we've escorted most of these things off the field. Right, the last of their skirmish cav is now doing their skirmish cav things. Start moving all this stuff over here. They have only a small amount of it left. It says we're dead even. Right, well... Bro, what? How are you still shooting? What the fuck? Ranged units doing ranged unit things. Yeah, you can harass them there. You're gonna have to skedaddle about the place for a bit. Please catch them, thank you. Yeah, march on the point. Please kill them. Yes, thank you. Bunch of stuff is starting to come back, but recharge some of that winds. My brother in Christ, please. Thank you.
An ancient power is rising. Corpse act.
If this doesn't rout it, I'm going to freak the fuck out. I'm actually going to freak. Thank you for routing it. Good God. Alright, get them, please.
Slaughter them! Swift as death's wings!
The dead are mine.
Okay, that's a good charge. That has taken a nice amount of damage. Let's see if we can get... That's a lot of damage. Good.
Only in a light will they see!
You need to get out of there. Ah, that's army losses on Fork. Yep, GG's. Ah! How much damage did the train do? 1,000. Not much, really. You nearly paid for yourself. You did sweet fuck all. I probably could have spent the money elsewhere. They got the dive and the blunder. I still can't believe it. I had tried to catch that, get that thing locked up for like how long? And it just kept shooting. I was so mad. Good lord. Yeah, the one that actually did the damage is the one that lasted until the late game. Jesus. Good lord. Okay, this guy brings meme shit. I forget what build he brings. Probably a few of them. Let's go wood elves into him. Fuck it, we ball. What are we bringing, sir? Yeah, let's keep that one. Ha 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 ha. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. So that or Norska? That's usually a good answer to an awful lot of those guys who pull out the nonsense. Cheap mass. Epic. Phenomenal even. Right, who are we gonna get? Do you want to go Norska this time though? Look at his horse. His horse is in fact amazing. Well, let's see what we get here. What is he going to bring? These are questions. Kislev. Their cavalry is going to be really strong. Yeah, we have a few different ways I could do this. Go 5, go 2. A little bit of cash to spend. Go for the dogs. Smithers release. Alright, yeah. I was gonna say Smithers release the hounds, but no. No. I could have gotten rid of the Vermeer and replaced them, but no. Or Armored Skin. That might actually be one for Armored Skin Wolves, but then I'm always worried about... Actually worried about a lot of things there. Oh, the Hunter... Why did he disconnect? Is something wrong with the map? Or is there something wrong with me? Knight. I know of you. I've played you a ton. Oh, Kislev. I do want to play Norska. I don't know what I was cooking, but I'm sure it was great. Get rid of you. Armored. Let's see what he brings to start off with. Before we commit to too much. Dark Elves again. Okay. I reckon. Yeah, Seafang is good here. Hunter Champions will probably be fine. Don't put him in a mammoth. It'll get shot to shit. You have 2 spearmen. We can go 4 spearmen. Two Vermeer. Two Ice Wolves. I need something that's mobile that's worth supporting with them. Otherwise, I'm just going to use regular ass dogs. Just for mass to hold things in place. No. Double Skin Wolf. No. Double Skin Wolf. No! No! He's gonna win. Because I missed a dog. What is the dog doing? Nothing good. Certified. Unforged bestie memento. Okay. Not really worth boxing here. So let's... If they get them, they get them. I don't think these guys are going to be particularly important to how this match is going to go. Keep them back for the time being. We'll see what he brings. I probably should have changed the caster. 1, 4, 2. There we go. Okay, that's the way I usually do it. Caster first. But we will see. We'll wait for the front line to actually clash before we do anything here. Alright, well they've committed all of their mobility to one flank, so let's go deal with that then, I guess. Nice, we got a charge off. We're getting some good. We're ripping some fat shots. Catch Malice Darkblade in there. These guys can just continue wasting ammunition there. Alright, these guys are getting torn to fucking shreds. Catch you. Nice. That's actually going really well. Start getting these dogs over here. That's bleak swords. I don't want bleak swords. But I do. This is juicy. Lamau. Cool, they're gone. You guys can skedaddle over there. Catch, catch, catch. Famir beating the ever-loving snot out of him. These guys... You need to die. They have opened up this juicy flank over here. Go get them, tigers. Or, they're not tigers, they're dogs. Punish that blob over there. Right, with that. Releasing the hounds. Ooh. Cool, that's juicy. Where are them? Yeah, go get them. Disincentivize them moving forward at all costs. Nice. Yeah, go get them then, please. We'll get them killed. Oh. Oh. Come here, go get him. Yeah, beat the snot out of them, please. Are you gonna kill him? That would be epic of you if you did. And so you will. And so you shall be considered epic and cool. But yeah, these skin wolves are probably gonna die, but that's okay. Alright, you guys pull out of there. You make sure that they die. Catch these guys in a bit of a... Ah. Okay, send them in there. Yo, yeah. Okay, they're all dead. Just make sure that these guys stay gone. Catch these guys. Yep, there we go. Nice, GG's. Yeah, they had, yeah. Yeah, they did well. One of them did really well. The other one kind of hung back. Good Lord. Good God. Sweet. A baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. $3,000 value. It's you again. Alright. We're going to pick Norske again. And he's going to take the matchup. Because he's probably very funny. High Elves into Norske. Okay. So we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with this again. Even take an extra one of these guys. Because we're cool. Four. Okay. 600. Now, what breed of fuckery is this man going to bring? Is the next most important question. Because someone with that name is bound to have some fuckery about. Yeah, we need to support our flanks. But we're still quite spency. 1, 2. Review. Go with double this time. I'm actually really digging the Famir. I don't know why I'm digging the Famir. I don't know if they're actually good or not. But they were able to get some work done. So Norske, his horse is amazing. We have 40 gold left. So I guess we give that guy some experience. He got that dog in him. Now, what fuckery is afoot? Another thing I could do here, depending, we'll get him once and then we'll see what he brings. There's a non-zero chance this man draw kites me. There's a non-zero chance. Or tries to. Alright. On second thought, now the more I think about it, it might actually be worth have gone Skin Wolves and kept the Plague of Rust. As opposed to going for Plague of Rust and... No, he has a build. Okay then. I'm in a state of shock and disbelief. There we go. Now, is it going to be the most despicable infantry box known to man? We're just going to do this in preparation for it being. We'll play a little bit tighter. No, it would be 3 and 4. Because we go 1, and we go 2. So we have some crowd clearing, we have some stuff to help deal with single entities. No, this is an actual... Okay. This is all a legitimate build, so far. Altarian, just some Fireborn, which we should be able to deal with pretty okay. We're gonna take a... Oh, I took more spells than I intended to. That sucks. That would explain why my gold spend was a bit all over the place. Did I give him anything else? No. Let's get the front lines to engage. Arian's coming out. We have enough counter battery. We're gonna get a bit shot to shit on the approach here.
What to do? Into position. Shaman, sorcerer. No time wasted.
So far.
Quick. Going now. Waste no time.
See if we can break through.
Give us Johnny! Get them!
Yes. I will.
That Premier can push through. Yep, pull them out. You guys can get the fuck out of Dodge. Alright, they're playing very cagey right now. That's overextending, but that's okay. I'm fine with that for now. Okay, just dive these guys in here. Let's see if we can get them to overextend. Nice. They did get a charge, but that's alright.
To me.
We need to make sure that these guys take a lot of damage.
Take it, Suggerer!
Okay, keep firing.
I'll be there. Scouts for my honor. Moving out. The dark gods command me.
Yeah, the doggos are doing doggo things.
Prepared to hex. Wulfric the Wanderer. Chaos Marauder. Shamanic. The master's puppet.
Cool. These guys are actually doing okay. You need to help beat them. Yep, pull back.
Shaman, sorcerer. Chaos
Cool, they got a good charge in on that.
Wulfric the Wanderer. A bloodbath awaits.
Very well.
We isolated ourselves, that's bad.
Incantation ready.
Chaos Marauders! Yes, Chieftain! Command us!
Moving.
Wulfric the Wanderer!
Yeah, get out of there.
Kill the summoners!
Now is our time! Chaos
Cool, we're doing good work.
Serve the gods!
You get them in there. You need to get... Where are you going? What are you doing?
I've seen death.
Pull back!
Positioning. Hurry.
Maneuvering!
Wulfric the Wanderer! Hold up!
Into position.
I think this might have been a winnable game at one point or another.
Escape.
What am I doing?
Chaos Marauders! Bring us the carnage!
The inescapable one! Tracking!
Yes, Lord!
The Dark God comes!
Oh, a lot of idle units. Yeah, I've isolated too much of my decent units. These guys are just doing no damage.
Attack the mortals!
The Fireborn are still up. Wait, where the fuck were you?
Dark Earth.
I'll take him! Orders taken! Wulfric the Wanderer!
Ooh.
Pull back!
Yes!
Moving out! I've got it! Save my blade!
Alright, Wulfric might be able to solo these guys.
Chaos.
Yeah, it's GG's. Fuck! Hey there, what's up, Krell? Yeah, I isolated too much of my stuff. In hindsight, Plague of Rust, I took too much stuff. All of his frontline is gone. The Silvern Guard are fine. The Phoenix Keepers of the Flame are okay, and I just couldn't really take out his archers. Or I could have, but I, for whatever reason, decided not to. But yeah, it's going good, and we chilling. Unfortunately, I've work tonight, so... Necros. Well, don't mind if I do. see what he brings. Vampire counts. Blah. But yeah, we're just chilling out. I might play on the tourney later, depending on whether or not I'm sufficiently exhausted enough to sleep. We will see. We will see. Went for a walk this morning. Lizards. Ooh. Ooh. I think there's something I've been meaning to try regarding the lizards. Can I ignore this because that's just some more stuff that they can snipe out? I have 3,000 left. I need to go kind of Fate of Buna. Fate of Buna. Get rid of all this nonsense. Give him the hungies. And then I go Raise Dead. I have 300 more gold left. Get rid of one of these guys then, why not? Because I find going for the slightly more expensive one, I don't get enough utility out of it, so why bother? Then I can go, I have 1900 then left over. I guess I can go these two? Maybe. I might miss having the Crypt Horrors, but they're just much more of a target here. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm... And yeah, I'm playing around with some different builds, seeing what works and what doesn't, just messing. It's quick battle, so yeah, we dick about a bit. I did try Weight Watchers into High Elves, and I just it just didn't. It didn't
I have
feel.
to say, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh.
I hate waking up and being chained to this chair every day, expected to stream high-quality footage
For the corporate higher-ups.
I am here but also not here and spurting ink over the sheets, etc.
As you would, Jordan Vegetables. Thank you for the subscribe. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Let's 2, 3, and then we're gonna keep these guys back. Keep them 4 and then 1. So, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Push forward, please don't be... Okay, he's not playing cringe. Sorry, excuse me? Okay. Sorry, what? Am I... Okay. That's a lot of duders. Why is there this empty spot here? What does he have left? We'll wait for our front line to meet then, I guess. Cool. I'm so confused. Cool, get out of there. The dogs aren't gonna have much to do. Yeah, grab them in there. Nom nom them up. I am bamboozled beyond belief. Blood Knights get the charge. Right, they're gonna do some fairly okay damage. In fact, the Blood Knights can turn around and catch him. You just cycle charge for a little bit. You're not going to do amazing work, but you will do work. There's nothing for me to breath attack. What the fuck am I...
Address me as master.
He's probably going to outstack my front line, but like... Oh, that's a good breath attack. There we go. Yeah, just hold them in place there for just a little bit. Cool, and we can I think we can just cycle charge this man to death. Oh my lord. Alright, well he's getting the shit kicked out of him. Good. Yeah, just keep them busy.
Weak. Witness true power. Attend me.
Breath attack. Yeah, enjoy your card game. There we go. That is a metric shitload of damage. Cool. Cool, get that hit in there. These guys are doing fine. The dogs. Smithers, release the hounds! And now we can just cycle charge everything to pretty much death.
As death's wings.
Yeah, just get a nice little charge in there. Yeah, these guys are very dead. Excellent. Magnificent. Beautiful even. They're about to die. I am so confused. Right, he's kicking the shit out of them. You can heal back up, chaps. Cool, that's a spear gone. Get these guys in here. I did not prepare for this at all. I'm incredibly confused. Yeah, get a nice another breath attack in there. Gotta make sure that they all die. We'll get a charge in there. Blood Knights. We have loads of Winds of Magic. Yeah, there we go. That's a mass rout if ever I saw one. Beautiful. Get a charge in on that. Get a rear charge in on this because they're no longer braced. Skedaddle these chaps around here. Where's my Blood Knights? They're there. Look at that. Beautiful charge. Escort those fine gentlemen the hell out of my sight. Yeah, you chaps can get out of there. They're dead. Perfection. We still have another cast.
My cure is death. Swiftly.
I'm just gonna...
Life must end.
Cool. Huh. I just plop them down there.
Blood Knights. I hunger.
Just keep them busy then, I guess. Charge. Beautiful. Oh my god, what a breath attack. How much value did he get? Not actually... 1400 damage.
Death's wings. I serve me.
We have another big one coming in here. The spears are actually the thing I'm the most concerned about, and these guys now are refusing to break. We'll get out of there. These guys have one over here. Dive in there, get out of there. These guys are over here. I am perplexed, but whatever. What a strange everything. Get these guys here. Manfred is continuing to generate Winds of Magic.
Blood's dragon.
All of his balance of power is tied up in, like, this dude. I'm gonna go slap him up a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, you should break. Blood Knights are resetting out there. Get the charge. That should break them.
Attack! Give them death!
They should be relatively close to the army losses here.
Blood Knights!
Keep spamming shit out. Cycle charge to your hearts. Desire. Oh, they actually won that over there. Cool. Yeah. Attack the giant dinosaur. And the lizards that are riding the dinosaurs. How much value has he gotten now? 1,600. He still hasn't technically paid for himself. Which I find absolutely hysterical. Yeah, you get the charge in on that wonderful chap. And you're going to get the charge in on Tehenuan. Yeah, kill them. Kill them. Mass routes are about to happen. Very upsetty sketty. Yeah, cool. That's another route. What? What was any of this? Oh, the Blood Knights both paid for themselves. Marvellous. You did well. You did grand. The Black Knights didn't, but that wasn't their purpose. Their purpose... Their purpose... Yeah, but... what can I say? What can I say? Also, hi, Milky Way. I thought you were Krell for a minute. I was incredibly confused. I don't know, man. Very, very strange. Oh my god. Well, if it isn't the stream sniping shitter themselves. Insane. Do you know what you get? Ooh. Okay. Well, I want to figure out how to use Throg. So I guess... Okay, get rid of all this nonsense. He's quite expensive. Why are you so expensive? So I win. I think I win the front line here, kind of. Hang on. Let's see if this works in here. I have mobility. I have a bit of a blob. Blob punishment. More blob punishment. Yeah, let's see if this works. I'm just... this is more out of curiosity than anything else. Because I just don't know how these guys are going to function or not function. So fuck it, we ball. There's a bunch of things I'm looking to try here. There's so many matchups. There's so many matchups. Oh god. Right, is there like... there's something like 24 to 28 factions? I think there's 24, isn't there? 4 mono gods. So it's 4. Chaos Warriors, Demons, Norska, Chaos Dwarves, Skaven Ogres, it's 10. Greenskins, Bretonnia, Empire, Kislev, Cathay, that's 15. High Elves, Wood Elves, Dark Elves, it's 18. Dwarves, vampires, that's 20. Vampirates, Tomb Kings. There's so many fucking factions in the video. Sorry, I was distracted. Excuse me. Do you go wide or do you box? You're a defensive player. Okay. And plop that down there. Plop them in there. Cool beans. I don't think there's much point in going too wide. 4. Please don't tell me I've deployed on the wrong side. That would be unfork. Bestie. 2. Cool. Alright. Forgot lizards. Okay, so that's 23. What else did I forget? I've probably forgotten something else. I'm sorry, Maud. I did forget the lizards. I'd have to... when Milky Way plays a defensive faction. That's a lot of guns. That is a metric shitload of guns. We play this patient. Play cool like. Maybe Throg was a mistake here, considering the amount of fire damage that they can literally shit out. We do have Pit of Shades. Blunderbusses are a major concern. Oh, I forgot about him. Why are you taking so long to pivot? Look at him. Look at him go. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Everything's gonna arrive in a little bit later than I would have liked. We're gonna have to keep our those chaps back for a minute. Keep them moving forward. Right, we should be able to tear through that front line relatively quickly. Let's just focus on bursting through. Bit of shades. Yo, that's a good pair of shades. Where are you? No! Forgot all about you.
Pull back! Water pool!
I'll burst through that front line.
Chaos!
Give me flesh. They're done.
Chaos Marauders! Yes! Chaos Marauders! No!
Quincy. Close on the shield.
Give us carnage!
Good God, he's been lit up like a Christmas tree.
The Dark Gods command me.
Disrupt their formation, please. Please. Please.
Abundant field. Pull back.
Alright, one flank is going really fucking well. And another one is not going. No. Okay, get out of there. Right. Just keep pressing the flank. This is. I get shot off the board every time. I don't understand. Someone get this crab guy out here. What's up, Crunchy? The cheesiest of fellers.
Call the Chaos Gods! Pull back! All will be despoiled! Get out! Retreat! Retreat!
Yeah, I just don't understand. Sometimes they just will not hold. GG's. GG's. All right, cool. Back in we go. What have you posted, Cheese? What nonsense are you spewing in my chat? Not that you would ever spew nonsense, obviously, bestie. Let me check this out. Maud, you gonna take that? Demons of Chaos, perhaps? Chorfs? What's up, Dunfast? Did that not? Oh, it did show up. I just never read it. I'm sorry. Did you forget? No, I already said ogres. We can have a look. That counts as fan art. He's such a fan. He's such... That's such a homey thing to say, Brother Maud, I think. Milky Way again. I'm taking Wood Elves. Do I take a meme build here or nah? Who's your favorite faction to play? Vampire counts. I love vampire counts. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 3. 8 into 16. 24. There's 24. 24 factions. So I was one short. What was I one short of? Vampire. The 4 mana gods. I did Skaven, I did Zinch, I did Vamps. Dwarfs, Chaos, Beastmen! I forgot. I keep forgetting about Beastmen. And Lizards. The two factions that I played on faster Wood Elves. They'd be the two semi-competitive factions that I play. Vampire counts. Yeah, Vamps are my fave. I don't know why or who hurt me, but that's just how it is. Did I? Yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff. Yep, that all seems goob. War Dancers are pretty funny. I think I have enough to be able to... Yeah, go with them instead. On God. This might be a horrible mistake. I've beaten something similar to this. But I've also lost to something similar to this, so we'll see how it pans out. Ah, good God. So we have... So, who will win? Undead horses or hippies riding elk? How are we feeling? What do we think? What's the prognosis? Now, I could box, but that would be very boring, and I could not be fucked. I have not taken enough stuff to be able to bet on the hippies. Good choice, Brother Mod. Good choice. Now, there's some things I could do much better with this build. Like, not taking the War Dancers. That's probably a good start. GLHF. Exclamation mark to the Milky Way. I think it's Milky Way. Yeah, it's Milky Way I'm playing. Cool ass elk. I have cultivated such a cultured bunch of chatters. Indeed, quite rather. Alright, we play super defensive with our Cav, considering we want to be fighting with support. XD? Blood Knights.
Spell Weaver ready.
I'm concerned about where the rest of his army is. He's taken quite a few things. I'll win the front line here, so I'm not really too concerned. Question mark? I'm gonna bring these guys over here for now, but I'm gonna keep these guys not too far away.
Aye! With haste! At once! Orders received! We grow restless!
Yeah, just shoot them a little bit.
Don't listen!
We need to take out the corpse carts.
Bowman, ready! Trample them! Cavalry! Yes!
Nice. We will win here. Cool. Got
Ever ready!
Ready to weave.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Fuck.
Forever loyal! Armed and ready!
Yeah, that's right. That's supported. Nice.
Children of Athelloren! Pull back!
Ooh, hex raids. Okay.
For Athelloren! Bowman, ready!
Yeah, keep them there for the time being. We're okay.
The forest wills it.
Wild Hunters of Karanos are about to come out around.
Our aim is true!
The elk are goring these guys half to death. That's excellent.
Quickly! Blade guard!
These are my best source of anti-large.
Armed and ready!
The elk are coming back around.
Guided by nature.
Now who's this?
Oh.
Oh, we got this beautiful dashing handsome.
Beautiful,
clown
dashing,
shoes
handsome
wearing
clown shoes
fellow.
wearing fellow indeed. Ooh, Wild Hunters of Karanos have just gone down. But we do have the counterfire.
War dancers.
Get out of there.
Find it. Understood.
We're about to take an absolute battering there regardless. We're winning over here.
With haste!
There. I am needed there. Blood
Cool, we are winning. Because that's just how we be. What's up, Ando? I'm gonna make $100. Thank you for the follow.
Cavalry!
We are winning over here. You need to stop being pushed around. Cool.
Orders! For
Yeah, just heal yourself up a small bit.
I will.
My front line is winning. Why aren't you shooting, you dumb fucks? Stag Knights are holding. They're taking a lot of damage there. We are winning over here. Doing a grand old job over here. Getting the surround in here. Hex raids are down. Get the drop, get the drop, get the drop. Lamau.
A song of ascendancy. Spell Weaver ready.
Athelloren!
Wait, why is that? What?
Bowman ready! For Ishtar!
Sorry. What? Okay, so we're winning pretty much all over.
Sound the horns! Let fly! Armed and ready! Ready to fire! Wild Riders!
Let's get the Wild Riders of Karanos back until they can get themselves healed up. Okay, you've won over there. Just finish cleaning out all of these chaps. Singles on Bozo.
Weaver of fates.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, what do we have left?
Archers ready!
Warriors of Ariel.
I follow the song.
Get a heal.
Hunters.
For the eternal realms.
Spell Weaver ready. Nature's eye unleashed.
Yeah, I literally, the only thing I have to worry about is their lord and their
Trees blow.
lord. I should be able to just whittle down and
Weaver ready.
spell kite to death. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's all of their cavalry gone.
Missiles ready.
Raw magic is mine.
Please dive. Yep, GG's. GG's. GG. GG. They did fine. They did really good. These guys did pretty much what I wanted them. Good lord. All bar two of them paid for themselves. I think one of these paid for themselves. And then the Dryads were just killing chaff. These guys... I would have been a little bit more careful with my Wild Hunters or Colonels had I known that there was Hex Raids coming in. Hex Raids are good, but there's absolutely 0 point in bringing them out against Wood Elves. Because you're using them for your armor piercing. They're super squishy. Like, I'm not even sure what matchups I take them into. Maybe Empire? We'll see what we get. We'll go Vampire Cans for this one and we'll see what people bring. Or what this guy's going to bring. Blood Knights do be scary though. Blood Knights are very strong in certain matchups. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. We'll go with this. No, we don't go with that. We go with Manfred von Goldstein. Fate of Buna. He needs a dragon. We don't need life leeching. We don't need arcane. We kind of need arcane conduit though for this. And just bring invocation. Vargies are very squish. No good. Triple blood nut. Actually, I did say that there was a reason why you'd take. No, because they have so much magic damage. There's absolutely no point. Bro. See what I mean? There's very few reasons that can justify taking them. Here, get these two chaps. There's absolutely no justification for actually taking regular ass. Can I be funny? Let's be funny. Let's just we do it for the bit, okay? Triple Blood Knight. I seen it in a Dasa video once. It must be good. It must be good. That's how it works. Them's the rules. I didn't make them. Alright. The map is kind of dog water for the elves. I'm happy with this turn of events. Please don't be a staunch line of spears. For the love of God. Another thing I could do is go Buna. I could have gotten away with no healing. Wait, what? Also, in tourneys it is now legal to take all of the Blood Knights. Not one, not two, but all of them. It's epic. I love it. They're probably, of the Vampire Count's unit roster, they're probably my favorite. Because they hit like a fucking truck. I love them for that. But good lord, are they like... Any matchup that I can bring Blood Knights, I feel very happy. This is not one of those matchups, but we could... Or is it? It's either that or Vargeist, and I don't think Vargeist are very good here. Silvern Guard. What's he bringing? 1,200 Duders. Did he bring any cav? He didn't. Okay. Well, we need to make sure that everything arrives at once. Let's pull you back because you're probably bringing something nasty. Maybe Buna was a mistake here. Bring these guys out across. We have a lot of chaff. We could have gone super wide, either. It probably would have been a better idea. I don't know what wizard they're bringing. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Teclis, what did he bring? Net of Amontok? Okay, we have to be careful of that. Have to be very careful of that. Woo! Dragon Princess! Oh no! Oh, but they're out of position. Alright, get these. These little fellers out of here. Dragon Princess. No! I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Ah, oh, fuck. Good God, what am I doing? Dragon Princes. Okay, so they haven't brought... So we can get Fate of Buna in on these noobas. Cool, got a nice charge in on them. Fate of Buna doing Fate of Buna things.
Address me as master.
Oh, good lord. "19 winds of magic left."
It's nice. Give us blood. Blood knights. Preternatural. Behold, endless night. Swift as death's will.
Bro, they just refuse to fucking break. Good God. And I can't use my breath attacks. Ugh. I have fumbled here rather hard.
Red haste. We thirst. Swift as death. With haste. I chose death. Blood knights. Attend me.
Firbuna. Yeah, I've lost this already.
I hunger. Blood knights. For blood keep. We thirst. These lands are mine.
Okay, that's the Dragon Princes down.
Blood knights. Swiftly. With haste. Night has fallen. Give them death. Thy serve me.
And that's the Net of Amontok. Let's get...
Witness true power. Fear us. Swiftly. Mortals quail.
I don't think we have enough gas left in the tank. No.
As death's wings. Slaughter them. With haste. All I hunger.
Maybe I can keep them alive? Like, no. Fuck. I think it... I think that's GG. Just about had enough to take out their front line. Had I not completely fumbled, there's a couple of things I could have done differently there. A lot of things, in fact, I could have done differently there. And I think they have one of their Dragon Princes back, yeah.
I serve me. Preternatural.
No. And army losses after the net. Lamau. They shot over his head. Yeah, GG's. Army losses hits in. Oh, so many mistakes. Keep an eye on your cavalry when you don't know where the fuck they're... How do they do? None of them did amazing. Oh, these guys nearly paid for themselves, which makes a good change. Maybe a grave... do you know what? I should fucking listen to Scarebrand and just do... Oh, Graveguard Rush. XD. Silly goose. Listen to more experienced players? Never. I would never. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to, the lock-in is now. The lock-in is now. Fuck, it's Chaos Dwarves. God damn it. This is an old build of mine. Do I take it for a spin again? I'll either insta-win or insta-lose, so... What can I say? Go Balefire. Go standard, bog standard. How did I used to win against Chowie? Am I just overthinking things when I should just press buttons? 2, 3, 67 left. I can get rid of one bat. Replace him with that. And get another skeleton. For good measure. Go wide. And then go triple. Go double. Something like this is what I used to use. Something along these. Are vamps bad into big guns before you get there? They do fire damage, which is bad for me. They have a lot of shooting, so there's always the risk of getting shot off the board. Take a dragon. There was a player called Buffy Slayer, which was always very funny. Because they always play Chaos Dwarves into my vamps. And Buffy was slayed by the vampires. I know, hilarious. 2, 3. Keep the bat. And then go with this. One second. Oh, you bring up a compelling argument for one very simple reason. Direwolves are underrated. They're pretty good but they're super, pretty much guaranteed armor shred. Not really. They're pretty squishy. They're good. The Dire Pack is particularly good about dealing with Skirmish Cav, but it requires a hell of a lot more micro than I can do. Like, I could replace one of these, get the Dire Pack, place them, get 2 skeletons, and I could do this. But I'm kind of cutting it pretty tight with that. Get rid of that. Go you, and then that. I do care how people play Bretonnia pretty well. It's pretty tough. I had some nice fights with Teddy Spaghetti. I actually should hit him up for some more Brett games, honestly. He's pretty fun. Chill dude. He'll do a couple of he'll do a sweat match and then he'll just shitpost for a bit. It's pretty funny. Some of the builds are hysterical. Mr. Skettios himself. So much micromanagement. Yeah, the micro is pretty nuts in some players, and the APMs that they can get to are also kind of nuts. there was a rock. Played one dude in Britannia before I knew I was getting pelted in this sheer Frenchman on a horse. Sounds like a good way to spend a weekend, personally. There we go. Okay, keep you back here because I want you to spring the trap at some point. Alright, hope that he doesn't play full kite. Alright, we're gaming. We've deep breath. Okay, maybe not that deep. And let's see what we can do. Because again, what most people are going to do into vampire counts is just going to kite them out, because the vampire counts is very, very limited in the things they can do. And against some factions, they can kind of... There's a few different ways they can play into them. They can either go full kite blob or do both. Doing both is usually pretty frustrating to deal with, if I'm being honest. I forgot to take magic on Manfred. I did in fact forget to take magic on Manfred. That is really bad. Okay. Okay. Alright. GG's. Pull these guys back. What do they have here? Orc laborers. They're fine. What have I done? Okay, that's a really good opportunity to get some good damage in. Please don't... It was a perfect opportunity about 10 seconds ago to get a shot in. Please get out of there, Manny. Thank you, Manny. Get out of there. Yeah. Yeah. In you go. I was very late on that. Charge through. Get out. Oh wait, I forgot. I have no magic. I can't heal up my Vergeist. Oh god. Lamau. XD. Yeah, get out of there. You're going to have to skedaddle. Maybe the Graveguard will do it. Maybe they'll be the key to my success. Never mind. Let me get out of there. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Yeah, go get it. See if we can get that burst damage to actually break them. I'm highly doubtful, but it was worth a try, I guess. I think in particular this matchup demands that I have magic on my shit. Yeah, could you disrupt that, please? Thank you. There are zombies in the middle of them, and they're still shooting. Epic. tongue.
Life is a phase.
Maybe we can even this one out. This is about to break through, but everything else is crumbling. I don't know. Today is not the day to figure it out. I will need sleep, I think. Okay. XD.
Everywhere is death.
Push forward. There you go. Good man. Did I even take the hunger? I do have the hunger. Yeah, but look at this. They're yeah, unfork. Cryptars isolated don't really do much. So there's not really much point in taking them. I don't know, this matchup always confuses me. I've learned something new and forgotten or overcomplicated something in my head, so they just like beat the ever-loving shit out of me now. I don't know what's going on. To be fair, that was a couple of patches ago as well, and I don't think Chaos Dwarves were doing particularly hot. Let's take magic next time regardless. Alright, well I'm going to go for another, like, probably another match, 2 matches, perhaps. And then I'm going to pass the fuck out, I think. I think now is the time to go big EP. Yeah, but even then there's like some pretty hysterical Bretonnia builds that can be brought as well done. Like the double hippogriff Grail Knight fuckery is hysterical. Well, no! What have I done to you, sir? I did nothing. I'm upsetty sketty. How dare you? They have a lot of daft comps for sure, Lamau. Yeah, I regret not joining the beginners bracket yesterday. And I also need to start grinding Vermin League one of these days. Because I've signed up for Queeks. International tourney. One of the Chinese players came over a good couple of months back, I think it was. I started interacting. I legit never played Skaven. No, I'm not talking about the faction. I'm talking about the player, the Chinese player. They've they're apparently an old TO from the Chinese community who started interacting with the Western lot a hell of a lot more. So yeah, there's like a 50-player tournament. Actually, hang on a second. I can tell you exactly how many players are in this fucking bracket. Give me like 2 seconds. It's like 50 players or something like that. Single elim. Yeah, 54 as of right now. I think pretty a solid percentage of the top 5 players are in it. Yeah, Berserk is in. I think I saw Alfredino in there at some point. Green one. Yeah, Alfred's in there. There's a bunch of them. It's actually pretty terrifying. I'm gonna play Wood Elves. That's a build. That is in fact a build. Depends what he brings. What we cookin', friend? I won't kite you, I promise. I'm going to be a nice Wood Elf. Ooh. This, funny enough, this is the exact build I'd bring into this. Let's actually... Because I do like Dryads into Skaven. So we can be a little less funny. It's 100. Now, I have a very strange philosophy when it comes to... Alright, did you ever watch the Starkle reenacted on YouTube with Total War battles? What was the name of that show? Time Commanders, wasn't it? I used to watch that as a kid. I thought it was the coolest fucking shit. They had like the brick interfaces or whatever. Okay. Do. Okay. Yeah, I used to watch that as a child. I thought it was so fucking neat. I have absolutely no idea. I remember it existed, but I have no memory of... Oops. Could probably play a little bit more actually, no, boxing into Skaven sounds like a terrible idea. You do not get into a fist fight with a rat. It ends poorly for all involved. Yeah, have them on the flanks because they're the most likely ones to fail. Keep these chaps alive at all costs. Kill Rogers. Kill Doom Wheels. Or Doom Flares? Yeah. Richard Hammond was... Ridiculous. Didn't they try to bring it back for when Rome 2 came out and then it just kind of didn't work because it looked jank as fuck? Okay, there we go. Alright, I am ready, person. I think... Hopefully the lag is okay. Because myself and this person are, if I'm recognizing the name right, are a considerable distance away from each other. Although it seems to be pretty fucking good, so we roll. Yeah, you're managing that flank, you're managing this one. If we need to overcommit one way or the other, we're playing pretty defensively with their cavalry, so we'll see if my old micro will be able to hold up. What have you brought? You've brought an actual build. Okay, thank fucking Christ. Alright, I am good to go. So on the very far flanks, we have our more expendable archers. They're not really the ones I'm the most concerned about keeping alive. Would be nice if I did, but I don't have to. Alright, what do we got? What we got here? We have a lot of Rogers, which I've built against. A lot of Doom Flares. There's a considerable amount of mass in here. Everything else seems pretty sensible, though. there anything behind me?
Wild riders.
I'm gonna keep you back because you're purely supportive. Okay, they're gonna make an attempt at moving through here. We're just gonna keep all of this shit safe. Gutter runners with slings, not actually a bad idea. And now you commit to the bit because they've just burst on through. Get the charge in on them. Cool. We're actually... all of their stuff is actually hitting me here, and I don't like it. That's pretty fucking poor. Nice, you get the charge in on them. Start shooting at the Rogers, make sure that they go down. You need to move on in here. Okay, you actually played this really well. And I played this very poorly. Oh good lord, you've minced them.
Ready and able. Fly Kurnos. Release. Orders acknowledged. Orders.
Yeah, just hold these guys back here for just a second. Take aim at the Rogers. Yeah, get the charge in on them. Where am I? Oh my god. Yeah, you're doing fine there. You're going to mince them.
Spring will come.
Cool, get out of there. Get the charge in on them with your armor piercing.
Your command. Weapons loose.
Okay, we just need to make sure that keep them held up. Shoot the Rogers. Get them, please. We're nearly getting another heal up.
Ever ready. Wild riders. Charge. Understood. Ever ready. By Kurnos.
Okay, that's all of the rat ogres more or less dealt with. You need to push back. You might be able to kill them.
I follow the song.
Battle. Attack. Yes. It is done.
Start pushing up. Okay, you're doing sweet fuck all there.
With haste. Quickly.
Alright, we should be able to zone them out. We still have some archers in play.
For Our Lady.
Could you please?
For Apollora. Death to all.
Okay, just start zoning them out there. We've made a couple of fairly critical blunders here.
Nature
Get out of there.
ordains it.
Nature ordains it. Yeah, start shooting at the... Cool. Get them caught up. You need to move in there.
Armed and ready.
Cool. Shoot at the Rogers.
Wild riders.
A song of ascendancy.
Nice. Good charge. He's actually in a really good kite position here. That fucking sucks to be me. Cool. Start getting these guys here. Start pushing them back.
Withdraw.
Fuck. And I think that's army losses. Yep, unfortunate. I'm actually gonna watch that back because I think I know what he did there. He actually did a really good pre-battle move at the beginning, and it meant that, well, on top of his deployment, I should have spent a bit more time matching his deployment before I went in. I think I know what he did. Let's just take a quick peek. Battles, and then I'm gonna hit the hay, I think, for a bit. Watch replay. Yeah, this is actually a nice build. It's very rare. It's kind of the second time I've been out-kited. This guy played it really, really solidly, though.
Nature ordains it.
So he recognized correctly. That's very glitchy. Okay, interesting. So he recognized correctly here. Look at how he's moving everything this way. He's kind of ignoring this here. He's going... everything is being forced into this here. And I should have recognized it and then moved accordingly. And then he just kind of overwhelms. Really, really nice. This was a really, really nice fight on his behalf. And a pretty legitimate build as well. He comes in, we close that off, but he's already dealt a fuckload of damage to me. He's already burst through the front line. So that front line could have held in better circumstances. Takes advantage of Miss Micro. I have like, what is that? 4, 8, 1400 gold is just kind of sitting about doing sweet fuck all. And I do kind of come back. The fight back was pretty real because I managed to take out most of his Rogers. Like, what did he start with? Like 3 or 4 of them, plus the 1 or 2 Doom Wheels as well. But he still had a bit too much mobility come the end that I wasn't really able to take him out. I ignored these rats running away. I'm trying to keep stuff topped off. Like the Wild Hunters of Kurnos are kind of still alive. I didn't really get the last hit on anything. I tried to rush in and I just end up getting absolutely minced. Like I got the charge, pressed the charge too late, and I just didn't do great. And by this time now I'm too scattered. He has all the kite elements left together. He could just kind of win it. That was actually really, really nice. But it was all from that initial engagement. I should have recognized what was happening earlier. Load it again. Oh, I'll just load replay, autosave. Yes. NT though? Huh? Could you repeat that? What are you saying? Just want to see that. But nice try though. Better look next time I go. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, look at this. He focuses everything here. So he ended up getting pretty insane value out of his skirmish elements. Baits me forward. I'm not really reacting in time. Still that 4-8. Anywhere between 1300 and 1400 gold there. Could have actually played this a hell of a lot cagier. A hell of a lot cagier. No, we did take out the Doom Flares. We overcommitted into getting them though, which allowed us to get caught by the Rogers, which in turn chewed up our Great Stag Knights, which meant, yeah, I probably should have had them a bit closer so I could have gotten that heal. And then the Wolf Rats were able to slip in. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it doesn't show me the values. Yeah, he had 3 Rogers and a Doomflayer. Alright, we're gonna go skedaddle, folks. I'm gonna lie down for a bit and we'll see. I might play on that tourney later, depending on how awake I am. Probably not, knowing me. But yeah, thank you all. We're gonna find someplace cozy to send you. I was intending on casting some of the other matches, but I'm actually too tired, so I'll just upload them onto the YouTube later. So I have to press this on YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Mwah. No. Yes. End stream. Bye, YouTube.